with Sexyy Red, nigga. I slept with Sexyy Red, nigga. Ask her. That's on the dead homies, nigga. I slept with her, nigga.
Drama clings to Ray J like glue. It's never too far behind. Just when you think the chaos hit pause, boom, he's back in the headlines again. This time, it's wild, reckless, and straight up disrespectful.
Why?
We slept on the plane together.
Nah, fuck that, bro.
Bro, we slept on the plane together, bro. I was trolling. I know, bro. I was out of control.
You raging.
I wasn't okay. I did an apology on the news, on the national news. I said I'm sorry.
Come on, man.
Sexy, really?
The first shit always be, you know what I'm saying?
Like, Sexy, really? Like, I genuinely apologize.
Out of nowhere, Ray J jumped on Twitch and dropped a bomb, claiming he hooked up with rapper Sexyy Red on a flight. Yep, you heard that right. Mid-air madness. And mind you, Sexyy Red already had her name floating around with messy rumors, so this hit hard. But she ain't having it. Ray J looked lit on that stream. Eyes low, talking loose, sounding like he wasn't all there. He said it plain, they did it while flying together. But the minute the buzz wore off and reality slapped him, he went live on national TV to drop an apology. Too late, though.
So first and foremost, I want to apologize to Sexyy Red because Sexyy Red is one of my favorite artists. And Sexyy Red and I was on a plane, and we were both flying somewhere. We randomly saw each other. She was sitting by me. She had her space. I had my space. She had her own blanket, her own pillow. I had my own blanket and my own pillow. And we had a long flight. And we both were tired, you know what I'm saying? So we went to sleep. Just like we would sleep with anybody else that was sitting next to us on the plane. I went out of control, and I said that I slept with Sexyy Red. And that's insensitive, and it's not okay. And it's trolling at the highest level, and I want to say, Sexyy Red, my bad.
The internet was already on fire. Sexyy Red? She went straight to Instagram, and her clapback was savage. She didn't hold back, posting, "Cornball ass lying on your meat is weird. Claying, yo. Not with me, even to be saying we slept on the plane together. I said hi and kept it pushing. Is you cool? Ka! Who?" Even after all that, Ray J still felt the heat. He popped back up again, saying he wasn't in the right headspace and completely lost control of his mouth, but that didn't stop Sexyy Red from spinning the block with more fire. She reposted a blunt message saying, "Nas fly on they D every day, B," making it clear she wasn't impressed with Ray's backpedaling, but the mess didn't end there. Ray J, always caught in the middle of chaos, had to deal with an even darker claim. Someone actually tried to link him to Whitney Houston's death. Yup, content creator Emily Hagan went public with a twisted conspiracy theory suggesting Ray had something to do with her tragic passing. Ray J lost it. In a now-deleted Insta post, he fired back, "WTF. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This dude on this interview, quick to tear down another black man and talk about he don't know nothing about." And now, they throw Whitney's name in the mix. Like Ray J had anything to do with her passing? Nah, that's a wild stretch. But believe it or not, this ain't even the first time he's had to shut that kind of talk down. Back on Twitch, Ray J linked up with love and hip-hop star Money Slaughter and got real about how these rumors spiraled. He couldn't believe folks, especially black vloggers, kept bringing up Whitney and pulling random clips, like him walking out a hotel trying to paint some twisted story. Ray clapped back, "I wasn't even inside that hotel, so what are y'all even talking about?" He said he felt forced to explain stuff that never happened, calling it all super disrespectful to Whitney's legacy. And now, he said, it's officially out of hand.
Whitney Houston, it's on your hands. I remember the conversation when she thought her life was in the toilet. She didn't even say your name. She just used the term that Brandy's little brother bringing me drugs and doing drugs with me. Brandy's little brother trying to kiss me and do drugs with me. Next thing you know, she's dead.
Things got even messier when Suge Knight jumped in. On the Art of Dialogue podcast, the former Death Row boss dropped a bomb. He claimed Whitney once said something about Brandy's little brother bringing me drugs and doing drugs with me. Then Suge added, next thing you know, she's dead. That's a heavy accusation, and one Ray J definitely didn't see coming. But Ray being Ray, the drama didn't stop there. Out of nowhere, he decided to publicly show support for Diddy, and people weren't feeling that move at all. Fans flipped, the backlash was instant, and Ray J had to air his frustration straight from his phone to the socials. He wrote, "People mad at me for supporting Diddy, got weird stuff to say about me, just cause I'm showing love to someone who's always been cool with me." Ray used to be a regular at Diddy's infamous parties, part of that tight circle. But now, that whole vibe's gotten way more complicated. Why? Well, leaked footage from Diddy's wild events started popping up, and Ray J's name was suddenly in the conversation.
I made a vow to Princess, so even if we get a divorce, that's it for me. And I'm living life from there. I'm turned up forever. When you make a vow and you promise somebody something that intense, then if that don't work, then you just gotta go back to like being like all the way up. And then if you ever want to like slow it down again, that's the only person that you could do it with, because that's the fucking agreement, and that's what I told you. I told you straight up, I got you. I hate to say till death do us part, but we said that shit.
And with Diddy caught up in some serious legal heat, the whole situation turned shaky. Ray ain't pointed fingers or said anything reckless, but his quiet presence in the middle of all this has folks online buzzing. He's been walking a thin line, trying to stay loyal to Diddy without crashing his own brand. It's a delicate dance, but Ray J's playing it smart, for now. As if Ray J didn't already have enough chaos trailing him, his on-again, off-again divorce drama with Princess Love has become a full-blown soap opera. Graceful breakups? Yeah, that ain't in their playbook. After filing for divorce 4 separate times, their roller coaster relationship has been playing out like a never-ending reality show, and the cameras just won't stop rolling. But just when you thought it couldn't get more chaotic, enter Sukihana. Once she stepped into the scene, the drama exploded even more, bringing fresh heat to an already messy situation. At this point, it's clear. Ray J and Princess still got something simmering between them, and it ain't fully cooked yet. Their constant back and forth has become almost awkward to watch, like they just can't let go, no matter how public or painful it gets. Ray J even admitted that if he ever ties the knot again, it's gonna be with Princess, no one else.
Danae Davis,
Yeah.
all right, you are an OnlyFans star.
Yes.
What happened between you and GucciThirdLeg?
I wouldn't test positive for HSV2 unless you had HSV2. If you gave me HSV1 genitally, I would test positive for HSV1, but just have it in my genitals. So, but I don't have HSV1, I have HSV2.
What was that on his penis?
That was HSV2.
And if that chapter closes for good, he's done with marriage, period. He explained it like this. When you make a vow and promise somebody something, if that don't work, then you just gotta go all the way up again. And if you ever wanna slow down, that's the only person you do it with, 'cause that was the deal. Trying to explain where things really stand, Ray added more confusion. Yeah, the divorce papers? That's one thing, but we divorced. Not really like that, but not all the way. We legally separated. This S is messy. And while Ray's chaos is well documented, Sexyy Red ain't exactly cruising under the radar either. Her name's been ringing out lately, not just for her music, but for the wild rumors surrounding her. Her fame took a sharp turn months ago when she got linked to adult film actor GucciThirdLeg, and that name alone says enough. But it ain't just his job that got folks talking. Gucci made headlines for all the wrong reasons. He's been accused of intentionally spreading STDs, like it was some twisted 9-to-5 hustle. Yeah, that's the kind of heat Sexyy Red's been orbiting lately. Messy, reckless, and way beyond the studio. The internet's been on fire with serious accusations against adult film actor GucciThirdLeg, and the claims are no joke. Multiple women have come forward saying he knowingly infected them with STDs across the US, and things hit a boiling point when some even shared their test results publicly. Once the allegations blew up, Gucci tried to tap out of the spotlight, announcing his retirement from adult films. But then came the jaw dropper. In a podcast interview, he straight up admitted to testing positive for HSV1. That confession just added more weight to the already ugly situation.
I had chlamydia before though twice.
Okay,
But
I
ain't
mean,
never had
that's
it.
the most
Pretty common.
Yeah,
STD.
very common.
Well,
Yeah.
let's do a PSA right now. So, no, but how did you? So you felt it like you was burning?
No, it be a smell.
Mm-hmm. For chlamydia?
Yeah.
Then came a new twist. Rumors started swirling that Sexyy Red and Gucci might have had something going on. A selfie of them together popped up on social media, and fans lost it. People online were quick to call her a courier, saying she's out here passing stuff like party favors just because of Gucci's wild history with infections. Things really turned up when Sexyy Red posted a super provocative message. Who my BD up? I got a big, fat, wet, censored waiting for you. Most took that as a shot toward her baby daddy, Wu Slime, who, by the way, publicly accused her of giving him an STD in a leaked audio clip. In that clip, Wu Slime didn't hold back. He said Sexyy Red lied to him throughout their whole relationship and even deceived other men she had been with too. And instead of addressing the claims head on, Sexyy Red dropped this cryptic and confusing statement. Everyone is getting birthed. You gotta be strong for death. No side put because it's not for the weak and I'm the weak. Huh? Fans were left scratching their heads, and that comment only raised more suspicions. To make it even messier, Wu Slime hinted he's got more dirt, stuff he could sell to media outlets for the right price. Yeah, this drama is far from over. And get this, Sexyy Red had already gone public about her own experiences with STDs. On Angela Yee's Lip Service podcast in June 2023, she admitted she had caught chlamydia twice. That's right, she kept it real. But the timing of that confession now hits differently. That confession sent shockwaves across the internet. Hey, I had chlamydia before though. Twice. Yup, Sexyy Red said it just like that. No filter, no shame. So when Ray J randomly hopped on Twitch, claiming he hooked up with her mid-flight, fans instantly jumped to conclusions, wondering if he picked up more than just turbulence in the air. With Sexyy Red's past floating around online, some folks weren't too surprised by the speculation. But let's take a step back. Ray J is 44 years old. If he's really sober and in his right mind, what makes him go online and brag about stuff like this? Is it just for views? Or is he really that thirsty for the spotlight? At this point, Ray J's whole brand seems to revolve around controversy. Whether it's being tied to Whitney Houston's tragedy, partying with Diddy during some real questionable times, or filing for divorce from Princess Love. Like it's an Olympic sport, he stays in the middle of chaos. And now he's capping about getting busy with Sexyy Red on a plane? Man, someone needs to remind him that do anything for clout era is dead. He's not some 20-year-old internet rookie. So why is he still playing with his own reputation like this? You gotta ask, is Ray J just chasing headlines? Or is something deeper going on? The way he keeps piling up controversy after controversy, it feels like more than just a PR stunt. Maybe it's not just about attention anymore. Maybe this man actually needs help. One thing's for sure, every time you think the drama's dying down, Ray J pulls up with more. If you made it this far, drop a comment and let us know. Is Ray J spiraling or just stuck in the spotlight? Make sure you like, share, and subscribe for more jaw-dropping content just like this. And we'll catch you on the next one.